Hey you guys, how are you? Look, it says I'm going live. How you guys doing? We're doing a midweek check-in. I feel like I'm so high. Hold on, I have to adjust. Excuse me for just a minute while we get things settled. I just feel like I'm chopped off. There I am. Okay. All right, I feel readjusted. Hi you guys, how are you? Nice to have people in the chat already. So listen, I want to check in on all you guys. We have a fall equinox coming up on Friday. So how are you guys all feeling about that? I have to tell you, I had a really crazy day yesterday. I did a lot of readings yesterday. And I don't know what's going on with you Taurians out there, but something's hot with you guys because everybody wanted to know about the Taurus. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the Taurus reading today because, man, it just seemed like that was the bulk of my readings were all about wanting to know what was up with a Taurus. So we're going to find out. I know I have a friend coming into the chat who's a Taurus. I haven't talked to her in a long time. We caught up this afternoon. So I know she's going to be out there and she's a Taurus and boy, she had some great stories. But anyway, we're going to find out. But meanwhile, we're going to go around the zodiac. I'm going to do Aries all the way through to Pisces. And then if time permits and you guys are still around, let's throw some cards. Ask a question and we'll see what the cards have to say. I love that part of the reading. All right, so listen, if you like the reading, hit that like button. If you don't like the reading, you can hit the unlike button. That's okay by me. But do something. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, whatever you can do to help me out. I really appreciate it. So let's get going. And let's start. I decided I wanted to do oracle cards. If I feel like I want to yank onto some tarot cards, I've got quite a few decks sitting here ready to go. So we're going to start, though, using the Oracle deck and see what the midweek check-in has to say to you. You know, like I said, we had a new moon last week. We have a fall equinox. So, you know, we're going to be moving into that darker time of the year. But, you know, Friday, the fall equinox brings some balance. So let's see if we can walk in with some balance, right? All right, midweek check-in. What's going on for all of my Aries? Grateful, thankful for each and every one of you. So I just want to know what is going on for the current energy for my Aries. All right, we got, you know, I think you're tired. Woo, it's been a week, hasn't it? So here we are. We're midweek where I am. It's Wednesday. But we have this time for a nap. I feel like you need to chill. You know, all work and no play is no fun. So I feel as if there's this real need for you to really get some good rest. Maybe you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, there's a lot to do, your mind is racing, and I really feel like everything can just kind of wait for just a moment. And why not take a break? So rest would be really good for you midweek. So yeah, I'm feeling the week for you. Let's see. Let's get another card out. Oh, and we have a change in the wind. Ooh, things are shifting. All right, and this might be this energy, you know, that, you know, it's exhausting. When we have to make big changes, isn't it exhausting? I mean, it's just like there's the energy of being overwhelmed, right? And then there's the stress. Cushy, hey, Leighton Keith. Oh, there's my friend. How are you? Hey, welcome in, welcome in. So anyway, we're talking about Aries, and Aries needs to take a break here. You know, but I feel like there's a lot of changes going on. So when we have these changes, they're overwhelming, they're stressful, they're, you know, filled with a lot of anxiety. So regardless of what the change or the shift is that's coming towards you this week, Aries, just relax and know that everything will be well. All right, so hang in there, hang in there. Bottom of the deck, I just don't, you know, it's been a rough week. I'm sorry, Aries. I can feel it's been a really, really rough week for you. You know, and here you are not being very, very happy. But listen, you are ready for what it is that's going to come your way. All right, so just know that, Aries. You know, sometimes, you know, it's a bad day. It's not a bad life, right? All right. All right, moving on. Let's see what's going on for my Taurus. Now, I know I have a Taurus in the chat. So let's see, what energies do we have coming up for my Taurus? Grateful, thankful for the messages for my Taurus coming in what's going on for all of my Taurus. Cushy, have you been in my chat before? Do you know that I like to pull cards at the end of the reading? I do. I like to pull a card. If you guys have a question, you know, throw it out. That's the fun part of tarot reading. All right, let's see what's going on for the midweek energies of my Taurus. Buy the book. Boy, you're throwing that book out. You're tired of the rules. You're tired of having to do things because you're supposed to do things. All right, so here we are, midweek. Oh, good, Cushy. Thanks for being here. I really do appreciate it. All right, so Taurus, these are your cards. We got midweek. We have Buy the Book coming upside down. I just feel like you just don't want to do things the way you're supposed to. You know, what would happen if we did this way? What would happen if I didn't show up? What would happen if I had an ice cream before I went to bed? What would happen if? I feel as if there's a little rebellion going on here with you, Taurus, you know, and not really wanting to do the work that you're supposed to be doing right now in the moment. You're midweek. I feel as if you wish it was Friday. You wish you were done. But you're not. So let's see what the bottom of the deck has to say for you. Yeah, like, oh, you're just not feeling the week. You, like Aries, have had a very difficult week, you know? So I feel as if you've got to let go, all right? And maybe do things a little crazy. Do something you normally wouldn't do. You know, if it's a Wednesday night and you would never go out on a Wednesday night, go out. You know, I feel as if you really just don't want to have to do the work that is sitting in front of you. But you know, listen, we're midweek, we're on the downslide, so it too shall pass, right? And I need to pull one more card for you. We have the yin energy here. So I feel as if a little bit of nurturing, a little bit of love coming your way would be really, really good. So snuggle up, you know, do whatever it is that you need to do to take care of you, to get a little bit of love in your life. That would be really, really good. But it's really a nurturing kind of energy, this yin. So take care of you, all right? And if you feel like, you know, you can't do anymore, you know what just flashed in is like somebody who's studying for a test and you just can't, you know how like you get to the point where you're just a sponge and there's just no more room for one more ounce of water in that sponge? I feel like you're done. You know, so in the words of a good friend of mine, go take a break, you know, and then you'll come back with fresh eyes and fresh energy. So I'm feeling you, Taurus. I'm feeling you. All right, moving on. Let's see what's going on for all my Gemini. Grateful, thankful for the message for Gemini. Gemini, what's going on for all of my Gemini? What's happening in the world of Gemini? You know, what is this feeling of not being lucky? I saw it with Taurus and I saw it now with Gemini. Let's get rid of that thought. You know, your thoughts are powerful, you know, so if you think you're unlucky, you will be unlucky. If you think you are lucky, you will be lucky, all right? So, you know, let's kind of change the vibe into that higher perspective because I feel as if, you know, when you're on a high vibe, Gemini, everybody's on a high, right? So let's see what's coming through for you. The first two cards we have for you is flexible and go the distance. All right, I just feel like we are all dragging our feet this week. All right, these two cards tell me it's like, you know, you don't know whether or not you have it in you to finish something. All right, because go the distance. It's like, I don't know if I really want to finish this. I don't know if this is really what I want to do. I don't know. All right, and then we have flexible. I feel like you've got to be a little bit more open-minded. And, you know, I was feeling that with the energy of, you know, being lucky. You know, when you start to let things bend a little bit, it'll be easier to get to the finish line. You know, sometimes, you know, when you're so close and you can see how something can, you know, finish out and that's not what's going on, it's frustrating. And I just feel like you're just like biting your tongue, you know, because it's just like you don't want to do it someone else's way because you know that there's a better way. But sometimes it's better to just give in, all right? Let them figure it out, and then when they're all like hung up and twisted because they didn't do it your way, they're gonna come looking for you, Gemini. So like, you know, even though, let it go, all right? Just let it go, you know. And yeah, it will come to an end. You're so close to the finish line, all right? Just don't throw it all away now, all right? I feel as if, you know, intuitively you know what you need to do to push through to get to the end, Gemini. So just do it. Just do it, all right? Oh my goodness. All right, you guys. Moving on to my Cancers. What's going on for Cancer? Cancer, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Cancer. What's going on, Cancer? Let's see what's happening in the world of Cancer. Ooh, a blessing. You know, and then we got soulmate reversed. And then it comes up. You know, I feel as if there's a relationship issue going down between a Cancer and someone. You know, it's like it's a blessing in disguise. It's good when it's good. It's not when it's not. You know, I don't know. Let's see what this is all about, because I'm confused over here. All right, Cancer, a higher power. All right. I feel like there is a situation that you are dealing with. And you know how things are going to turn out, you know, because I feel like you're dealing with the same situation over and over and over again, you know. So this could be the energy of, say, you know, your kids getting in trouble, you know. Of course they got in trouble again because they don't know how to not be in trouble, you know. Or this could be a situation around somebody that you know. I feel like it's somebody you know, Cancer. And I feel as if they're just... You know, when they show up, they got a story. It's that kind of thing. So I feel like, you know, there is somebody who just has this, you know, never-ending story, and they're back again, all right? And here we have To Be Fair. It's just not, you know, look, you know, whatever it is going on with someone else, you need to set a little bit of boundaries here, because it's not fair to you that somebody else's drama and chaos seems to always ooze into your world, bringing you chaos where it's not even yours. All right, so I feel a real imbalance between you and somebody's energy. And I really think you've got to follow your intuition. And see, here's the thing. I think your intuition is telling you what you need to do, and you don't want to do it, you know, because, of course, you don't want to hurt their feelings and you don't want to get them upset or this and that. But, you know, look, at your expense, I don't think so. I don't think so. Truth be told comes out. I had to pull one more card. I think it's time to really kind of let people know that, you know, I'm happy to help, but, you know, I'm not going to be included in the drama. I'm happy to help you with the drama, but I don't want to be a part of it. You know, so set those boundaries, all right? Because... you know, it's one of those things. It's a never-ending cycle with someone, and you got to break the cycle, and someone has to put the spoke in the wheel, right? Right. All right, let's see. All right, GW, you have a question. All right, well, listen, at the end of the reading, we'll start with you, and you'll be the first question that I will pull from my tarot. All right, how's that? Deal? All right, let's keep going and see what the rest of the week looks like for everyone. All right, we are doing midweek check-in for all of my Leos. Leo, what's going on for Leos for this midweek? How are you guys feeling? Really appreciate you all. If you like the reading, hit that like button. That really helps me out. Yeah, it really does. Because without you guys hitting those buttons, YouTube doesn't know I'm here, right? So hit the button. Any button. Really appreciate it. All right. Hey, Kaylee, how are you? I'm good. Nice to see you. All right, listen, Leo. Tick-tock goes the clock. All right, I feel as if, you know, you need to just be aware that you don't get caught at a last-minute situation. I'm feeling there's something that you don't see, and all of a sudden you're going to be on a time crunch, all right? And it kind of throws you off, all right? And I don't know if this already happened or it's about to happen, but I just feel as if, you know, be prepared, because... You know, there's something going to throw you off guard, Leo. I mean, really. You know, with these two cards, I'm just feeling like you don't see something coming. And then when it hits you, all of a sudden, boom, you have to have something done like now. You know, it's just like you have to drop everything you are doing. And it really rattles you. You know, I'm almost feeling this energy of somebody forcing you to do something. And you're not ready to do it, you know, but it's almost like they give you no choice. Be very careful of that energy, you know, because I don't like that somebody is trying to force you to do something, you know, because I feel it's their time crunch, not your time crunch, right? You know, a leg up. See, somebody needs your help, Leo. So just be careful of that energy that you don't get caught, you know, really being stuck at the mercy of somebody else's error. All right, because, you know, it's one of these things. What I see happening is you're sitting home minding your own business, doing whatever you're doing, maybe knitting up your little, a little Afghan, I don't know. But you're minding your own business, and this person comes in and like, you need to help me right now because this is happening and I need you. It's one of those kind of energies is what I'm feeling. So take a deep breath. I do see you helping them out. But, don't let their stress you out. Somebody's got to be grounded. Be the grounded one. All right, Leo? All right, you guys. Moving on. Who else is out there? It's nice to see you guys in there. Hi, Chaley. I'm ready to take questions at the end of the reading. So if you do want a reading down the road, stick around. We're at Virgo. So let's see what's going on for all my Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for the midweek. Checking in on you, Virgos. See how you're doing. How are my Virgos doing? I want to say you guys had a rough reading last week. Let's see what's going on. Orphaned, coming up reversed. Well, that's good because I feel as if you're not feeling so alone. All right, something has shifted, and there's this new life that's kind of emerging from you. So something has shifted you. Either you decided, Virgo, that you know what, I cannot be in this depressed state. I have got to turn around and turn myself around. I feel like you're almost talking to yourself, Virgo, trying to convince yourself to move on, and find some bright light in your life. This is your midweek check-in, right? Never-ending story. Yeah, because I think, there's been something in your life that's been ongoing. All right, never-ending story. This is something that's been going on and on and on. And it's really left you alone, whatever this story is that you have, all right? But I feel like you're really ready to put it down. It's like, I am so tired of being this way. I am so tired of, feeling like I never have enough money. I'm so tired of, and then you fill in the blank, right, Virgo? So I feel like you're really ready. I mean, here you are at the midpoint of the week, and it's just like, I want changes. I want things to shift and change. So I do like that for you, Virgo, because I think that's really encouraging. And then we have no place like home. So I feel as if when it comes, maybe some of you are looking for a new home, all right? Because we have new life, this home card, maybe you've decided, maybe I want to move. Maybe this is what I need. I need to move into a new house in a new area where I can have a fresh start and I can really kind of move from the ground up. But so I do feel a lot of energy around you wanting to really build your home. And I like that because, when it says no place like home, when we have peace of mind inside and we have, it kind of vibrates into our home, and then our home is peaceful, and then as we walk in this world, and I feel like that's what you're really after. So, you're starting to really feel that push to like, I want a new life. I don't want this life anymore. I want changes. And that's good. When you have that awareness, Virgo, that means things can finally change, right? Because you're admitting that this is not the life I want. I want something else. And then you go walking towards it, and then all is well, right? All right. Let's move on to my Libras. Hey, you guys. Welcome in. It's nice to see you guys in the chat. Stick around. I'm happy to pull cards at the end of the reading. So if you have a question, this is a good place to leave them. All right. So let's see what's going on for all of my Libras. Libra, Libra, Libra. How are my Libras doing? Libra, what is going on? You could use a little help in some part of your life. Don't know what that is. So I see some of you Libras really changing. This regeneration card, this is also about coming into life, I think a lot of us are starting to see that, this is how I want my life to be. I don't want this anymore. I mean, this is a common theme with a lot of us. But let's see what's going on for you, specifically Libra. Serendipity. Look, you got some good luck coming on your side. Being present is really good for you. And deep knowing. Wow. All right. I'm feeling some manifestation energy here. So we have this card of being present. All right. This is about not, being stuck in the past or worried about what's to come. This is a deep knowing. So I almost feel as if, it's almost as if maybe some of you guys have like I don't want to get too surreal, but like a vision, you know, because I feel as if when you're sitting in meditation and you're really at peace, you know, then your intuition starts talking to you, right? And maybe your intuition is talking to you, and maybe you know what you need to do so that you can connect with your intuition. But I just feel as if you are being guided in a direction, and if you follow it, really sit with it. I feel as if it is going to lead you into a place of a lot of, I feel, money and happiness and health. I mean, it's like if you pay attention to what your intuition is telling you, it will not steer you wrong. It will steer you towards the serendipity. And then all of a sudden life becomes very magical. So I feel as if there is this energy of magic around you, and you just need to stay still, calm down, and just kind of go inside, because I feel like, yeah, the magic really wants to come out and it wants to talk to you. Great energy, Libra. Good, good, good for you. I wish I was a Libra. I don't have a Libra. I'm not a Libra. I am so far from a Libra. All right, let's see. What is going on for all of my Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on, Scorpio? All right, we got a few people hanging in the chat. That makes me happy. Thanks for coming by, you guys. It really means a lot to me. It does. You know, it's really hard to sit here when nobody's in the chat. But knowing that there's people watching me, it kind of makes it better. It just does. It makes it better. All right, let's see what's going on for all of my Scorpios. What's going on, Scorpios? Midweek check-in. You too. Look what came out for you guys. You too are looking, maybe some of you, for a home. I feel as if you might get lucky, because I feel like you're really looking for a nice home. All right, but you know, there is some energy with the masculine here that's upside down. All right, I think you're going to run into issues when looking for a new home. I just think they're just going to come up, and you know, it might piss you off, because it's almost like I feel like you could be taken advantage of. All right, if you are looking for a new home, a new place, or whatever, I just feel like this energy, he's over here, he's not part of this. I feel like somebody may try to fool you. All right, so be careful of rent leases, contracts. If you're going to buy a house, get an inspection. I mean, I'm serious. It is worth every penny. If it's a house that you are really interested in, get that inspection, because I'm just feeling like somebody could probably steer you in the wrong direction or lock you into a contract, and now, you know, you're stuck in this apartment that, you know, has this rent increase happening every 6 months that you didn't read in the fine print, and now you're stuck for 2 years. I mean, be very careful, Scorpio. I just really feel like, you know, when you're looking for a place to live, this is your home. You know, you need to have peace of mind. And somebody is just trying to get you either to move into a dump. Do you know what I mean? It may look good on the outside, but the inside, all the pieces are falling apart. Just get the inspection, all right? Don't just move in. And, you know, here, and it could be somebody who, like, says, oh, this person has a place. You should go here. You should move in here. You know, just cover yourself, all right? You know, this is where you have to live, not someone else. All right, let's see what's going on. Chaley, it's been a hard week. I feel like that's what's been coming up with everyone. That's why we're checking in midweek, see how you doing. You know, maybe kind of give you a break, kind of say, all right, we're on the downhill slide. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's going on in your world? I hope you're good. This midweek check-in. All right, Sagittarius, we have some unfinished business that, you know, look, there is a situation here. We have unfinished symphony and come to the edge. You know, if you have done something, all right, let's say, all right, you painted this beautiful painting, all right, and it's so close to being finished, but you step back and you look at it and you're like, oh, it sucks. Right? Everybody else who looks at it says, oh my God, that's an incredible piece. That's a fine art, you know, and you're standing back going, I don't want to finish it because it just sucks. Right? This is saying finish it. All right? Have a little bit of faith in what it is you do. All right? Because what you do will be a symphony when it's all over. This is about, you know, there is a reward if you keep going. All right, and here we do have that there is a message coming through to you from your higher spirit. All right, so a lot of you Sagittarians, please, make notes about dreams. When you're higher, this is the higher power. It's upside down, means it wants to reveal something to you. And here we have message in a bottle. So I feel as if your higher self, your intuition, is really wanting to talk to you. All right, and it could be maybe saying, you need to pick that up and finish that, because if you do, you're going to be glad you did. So maybe, there's an inner voice saying, I should, just see what would happen if I did follow this all the way through. Listen to your voice. It's talking to you. So dreams, synchronicities, just kind of, how like in passing you hear somebody say something and it just kind of hits a chord. All of that. Your intuition is talking to you this week, Sagittarius. Pay attention. All right. When the psyche wants to talk to you, there's good reason here. All right, because it wants to keep you in focus. It wants you on your true north. All right. And I feel as if for some of you Sagittarians, there's a lot of anxiety, but past and present, future, let's let that go. All right. And let's just kind of like embrace the fact that right now, this moment, just like you and me right now, it's all good, right? We're not worried. We're having an exchange of ideas, so this is how I think you need to like kind of let things go. Trust your intuition, follow what it's telling you to do, finish that piece that you started that if you finish, you could probably sell for thousands of dollars. How great would that be? All right, Sagittarius, that's your message for your midweek check-in. All right, moving on. Capricorn, what's going on? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. I'm coming to the end, people, so throw your questions out. Right now, GW is the only one that has a question out. So I will get to you as soon as I finish these last few signs. All right, Capricorn, midweek check-in. How are you doing, Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn, what's going on, Capricorn? You too. Unfinished business. And you have round and round. Now, I did shuffle these cards, all right? So listen, unfinished business comes up reverse. You too, you go in this cycle of, I feel like you start something and then you kind of let it go and then you pick it up and then it's like you lose momentum is what I'm getting with something. And I feel as if this is something personal, because if it was your work, are you kidding? You'd be done, right? If this was an assignment given to you by your boss, would you have it finished? Yes, you would have it finished right then and there. All right, but this is your thing, so it's like, maybe I'll work on it, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll work on it, maybe I won't. Time to go. It's time to finish this up and move on, all right? Because I feel like whatever it is that you need to, it's holding you back. There is something holding you back from moving on. And it's whatever this is. This is something that you do over and over and over again. So, for some of you, I feel like, Capricorn, there's something that you have to know that you have the courage, the strength, the faith to walk away from, all right? So I feel as if there's a situation you've been dealing with for a long time and it is time to be done with it. You have gone round and round and round. And now I feel as if it's time, all right? And, you don't think that you have the courage, the faith, what it's going to take to walk away from this situation. But I feel as if these other cards are saying you do. You do have the strength. You do have the faith. You just have to be ready and make the decision, right? And then all of a sudden, everything changes. Bottom of the deck, we have deep knowing. Capricorn, right? You're smart. All right, you need to do this for you. If this was your boss asking you to do it and you have to have it done by Friday, what would happen? You would have it done, right? All right, make yourself as important as your boss or your teacher or your mother or your father. You know what I mean? Like, make it that important because you wouldn't let them down. Don't let yourself down. All right, Aquarius, what's going on? All right, Leighton Keith, a.k.a. Debbie. You are second in line. She's my friend. All right, let's see what's going on for all of my Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius. Midweek check-in. What's going on for all my Aquas? A little overwhelmed. It's been a week. You know, Chaylee, you're not the only one. It has been a week, I think, for everybody. There's been a push, is what I feel, this week. And whatever that push means, it could be a push in a good direction or in a forceful direction or in a have-to-do direction, but I definitely felt a push this week. All right. Yes, AKA you. All right, let's see. Aquarius. All right, we're not getting along with some guy. All right, a male energy. I feel as if there's an energy around you. This is male. All right, it doesn't have to be, but this is male, yang. Okay. And we have this card of cleaning it up. I feel like there's a situation around you where this person needs to clean up their act. All right. I just feel like this has got to just stop. All right. And then we have not for you coming upside down, and we have poised, ready. And it's just like you are not ready to face this energy, to tell this person that, this is not for me. All right. And this could be just the energy of, here comes this new person, got hired into the work, right? And now they share a cubicle with you, and they are a pig, right? They're crunching on Doritos, they're opening candy wrappers, they're slurping their sodas, and it's just like, this is just this energy of, you can't be around this energy. I mean, you're used to peace and quiet in your little cubicle, and here comes this person, and it's just like, oh my God, so disruptive. So I feel as if you've dealt with this energy long enough, all right, and you haven't wanted to admit that this is not a good energy for you. But I think you're coming really close to, like, I'm starting to see that this guy's not going to change. That guy that showed up in your cubicle and eating all those snacks, he's not going to stop eating snacks because you don't like it. Right? So I feel as if, you have to be really ready to say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. All right. And I think some of you guys are at that point where it's getting so close, you can almost taste it. I don't think it's here yet, but I think it's starting to get more and more obvious that, you and this person, man, we're not vibing. We're just not vibing. Anyway, that's what I see for you, Aquarius. All right, that seems very specific to someone. So take it if it resonates and leave it if it doesn't, all right? All right, moving on. Pisces, last but not least, and then I'm going to turn my attention to all of you guys in the chat. All right, but let's see what the midweek check-in has to say for all of my Pisces. Grateful, thankful for the messages for Pisces. Pisces, you too need to get some good rest. Who was it? Aries, I think, started. We started with them not resting, all right? So Pisces, I think you got to take a nap, all right? Because for some of you Pisces, I feel like you're burning the candle at both ends, and that just doesn't work for you, all right? I'm just feeling like, you got to be just more present in what's going on, and, overkill. I'm getting the word overkill. Let's not overkill whatever the situation is, because it's wearing you out. But let's see what cards we have for you. We have Thinker Reverse, Chaos and Conflict Reverse, and Chopped Wood. All right, so look, here are the first two cards, all right? So I feel as if there's a situation you just don't want to think about because it gives you a headache. I mean, literally. I feel like, oh my God, there is, if I don't want to think about all of the problems that are coming up. So I feel as if there's somebody, could be your kid, could be, somebody close to you. There's a lot of problems coming up, and you just don't want to have to handle the work that's going to come with it. So I think for a lot of you right now, you don't want to think of what's coming, and I feel as if there is something coming towards you that's going to require you to really kind of button down. So if you have been somebody who, say, hasn't been working or, has had this, really kind of, freedom type of space and time and energy, I feel as if, things are about to change in your world. And with that, it's going to require you to really kind of button down and get to work. So I keep getting get to work. You're going to have to get to work. So right now, don't overthink whatever's coming towards you, because that will just totally overwhelm you and shut you down and freak you out. I mean, honestly, I can feel like I don't want to think about it because it's really going to freak me out. But, if you just kind of dive in, you know, and look up and take a breath and dive back in, you'll be surprised how quickly you can push through whatever this energy is that wants to come through. Because there's a part of you that doesn't think you're going to be able to handle this next phase. But yeah, this next phase is probably going to have a lot of work, and you're going to have to do something. And, you know, when I say a lot of work, it can be a lot of physical work. Maybe you decide that you're going to open up a business, right? So you lease out this building and you have this wonderful office building, and then, you know, what you have to do is you got to clean it, right? That's exhausting, and it's just like there's so much to do, and then you want to paint it, and then you need to get signs, and then you need to get, you know, all of the paperwork, and you need to get, you know, letterhead, and you got to let people know, and you have to have an opening, and, you know, like, it's overwhelming, right? So just dive in, all right, Pisces, and you'll be all right. Hello from California. Hi, Camrell. How are you? I'm going to start, I'm shifting energies. I just finished going all the way around the zodiac. So we did Aquarius, we did Aries all the way through to Pisces. And now it's open questions. And I've got 2 questions out there. And we're going to start with GW. She wants to know if, I can't even say his name and I don't want to even try. We'll say GW and AB, all right? We want to know whether GW and AB are going to reconcile. So let's see whether or not there's going to be some kind of reconciliation for GW with AB. Sorry, I just don't want to butcher people's names because I'm very good at that. All right, I am using the Everyday Witch Tarot. So let's see what's going on for you, GW. I hope you're still out there. Maybe if you're not out there, maybe you'll come back. All right, is there going to be any kind of reconciliation? Does AB want to reconcile with you? Ooh, let's see. All right, are you ready? Here's the big reveal. You know, I got to say, this is the card that wants to come out. 5 of Pentacles. I want to say no. All right, because this is a card of lack. This is about being left out in the cold, and, you know, and I just don't really feel as if there is a reconciliation right here. If it was to happen, it would not be good. You know, we come up here with the devil. So it's like one of those things. Be very careful what you wish for, because, you know, I feel right now, even though you feel very, very alone and left out, it's better than having been dealing with his energy, because he comes up as being somebody a little sneaky. I mean, we got, you know, this guy is kind of tempting you to do things maybe you don't do. I really feel as if it's better that it's not going to be a reconciliation. You know, but the fact that he comes up upright, I need to pull another card, you know, he may come back. You know, whether or not you really want to be tempted by that energy by then, I hope not, you know, because I got to tell you, GW, I don't like his energy. I feel as if he's very manipulative, and he's just wanting to do something and get you to do something. So just err with caution, all right? Because if he does come back, it won't be for any positive reasons. It'll only be for selfish. All right, so that's what I got for you, GW. Ooh, ugly, ugly, ugly person. I don't like them, I'm sorry, you know, and I can't pretend. You know, when I see the devil and the magician reversed, oof, that's somebody who is trying to manipulate you into doing things that are not good. All right, and that's what I saw with AB. All right, so be careful of that. Be careful of that. All right, we are moving to Leighton Keith, a.k.a. my friend Debbie, a.k.a. me. She wants to know what her higher spirit has to say to her today. So let's see. What energies can you say for my friend Debbie today? What about a.k.a. me? Let's see what's going on for Debbie today. What's the higher message for my Debbie today? What's going on for my Debbie today? Grateful and thankful for the messages, for the greatest and highest good. Let's see what comes through. Are you ready, Deb? Here we go. All right, first card out for you is the 9 of Wands reversed. All right, let's get a couple cards out here. All right, so here's interesting cards for you. All right, are you ready? So here I see the 9 of Wands, and the 9 of Wands is about trying something until it sticks, all right? So pretend that these wands are noodles, Debbie, all right? So we're going to take the noodles and we're going to throw them up under the ceiling. We're going to see what sticks. And here, look, here we see that nothing is sticking, all right? So, and when I say it's sticking, it looks like, you know, this is in regards to, you know, the conversation we had earlier in finding some kind of a partner. you know, the happily ever after. You know, the final outcome for you is that of the single person. The Nine of Pentacles. I mean, when all is said and done, you are fine staying home, having a glass of wine, reading your book. You know, so let's pull another card out. Knight of Swords. The next one coming in could be a little passive aggressive. Did you see that? So when I see the Knight of Swords, this can be an energy of someone who can, you know, say some things, you know, be a smooth talker. Be careful of this energy of passive aggressiveness. Let's get another card out. But I do see that you're going to get your wish. You are. We have the Nine of Pentacles, 2 9. So there is an ending to a cycle in your life that's coming. And even though things have not worked out very well, you know, I do feel as if there is this person who is coming towards you, this Knight of Swords, you know, and I feel like this could be a wish come true. But there's something, I want you to notice something here. This cat and this crab here, just, you know, there's going to be something about him that bugs you. All right. So just know that I see that. But I think, you know, this could be an energy where there's just something before you commit completely, because again, you know, the 9s are not a 10. A 10 is as everything. So just know that, you know, this guy may not always tell you the truth. All right. Because we have the Ace of Swords coming up as well. So just an air of caution. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Nine of Swords. I wouldn't worry about it. You know, for now, I would just kind of enjoy the energy of this next person. You know, but there is something about him. All right. So that's what I have for you, Debbie, a.k.a. me, a.k.a. Leighton Keith. Anyway, Debbie. That's what I got on that guy. All right. So let's see. What else do we got coming up? We have BMRC. All these letters. We're doing letters tonight. So if you don't know your alphabet, you can come here. You can learn them. All right. Let's see. BMR. How does my friend G feel towards me? Sort of asked me out, but just hinting for right now. Oh, you posted? Where? Is anything coming towards you in love? All right, listen, let me do Chaley first because I want to go in order. Is anything coming towards you in love? Let's see, Chaley. Are you a Taurus? Because, man, if you're a Taurus, it seems like Taurus have a lot of people coming towards them in love. Let's see. Chaley wants to know, is there anything coming towards her in love? Thanks for stepping up and letting me know that I was out of line, Chaley. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a problem. We'll get to everybody. All right, Chaley, let's see. What is going on? She wants to know, is anything coming towards her in love? What is going on? Is there anything coming towards her in love? Well, I'm going to say yes. All right, so here we have, you know, this full card. So I like this. I feel like there could be somebody coming towards you. Could be an Aries. This is Aries energy. But I feel as if this could be somebody who could be a little lighthearted, you know, because this is a young, fresh, risk-taking kind of happy-go-lucky energy. So I do like this. But it does come up with a little sneakiness going on. All right, so don't get too attached, all right? When you meet someone, let's see whether or not this is somebody you should, yeah, this person, just go lightly, because I feel like the first person you meet, even though they'll be really, really great and fun, don't get invested, because I feel as if there could be heartbreak down the road, all right? Because there's something about them that's a little sneaky. All right, so, but that's not to say do not go out with them. I do feel as if, you know, there is a fresh new energy wanting to come through. And once we start going out, then we start to really generate more of that same energy. So we have the Nine of Swords coming upside down. Yeah, I wouldn't lose sleep over this guy, but, you know, at least there is somebody coming. I want to pull one more card. But, you know, you are going to end up, you know, married and really content. You know, this is like your final outcome, Chaley, shows you, you know, with a chest full of money, very solid, very stable, you know, at peace, you know, your house and your home and money and finances. I feel like down the road, it's going to run just fine for you, Chaley. So This person may not be your husband, but I feel as if you are going to meet somebody and you will end up married. So that's a nice energy for you if that's what you want. All right, let's see. Pisces with Virgo. That's an interesting combination. Because it's almost like, you know, you have a nice energy of balance between those two, because a Pisces can be so wishy-washy and a Virgo is very focused and knows what they're doing. It's a nice combination to have. All right, let's move on. Let's go to BMRC. Let's see, your question was, how does your friend G feel towards you? So he sort of asked you out, but he was just hinting for right now. You know, so I don't know how he kind of sort of asks you out. If he says, hey, you want to go out? And he goes, haha, and walks away. I'm not sure. Let's see. How does your friend G feel towards you? How does G feel towards you? He kind of sort of asked you out. It's kind of crazy, kind of sort of. Almost kind of feeling you out, like if, you know, before I get rejected, I'm going to see whether or not they would say yes. All right, so let's see. What is this friend G's energy towards you, B? All right, Two of Wands. So I feel as if, you know, there is this energy of like, you know, I wonder whether or not I really should ask her out. So yeah, I feel as if there's some contemplation there. I get self-doubt from him, all right? I do. You know, he comes up with this energy of the Temperance and the King of Cups reversed, you know, so I feel as if there's some insecurities, you know, around his energy. You know, this is why, you know, if he really wanted to ask you out, he would have. But I just feel as if there is just, I don't know. I don't feel as if it will mesh at the end of the day. Then let's see. Yeah, the Star card's coming up reverse. I just, you know, when I see the King of Cups energy, to me, this is a very sad energy, because this is a person who, you know, emotionally struggles. They're very insecure. They might hide behind self-medicating of some sort. You know, they don't have to, but I just feel as if, you know, this is somebody who can be a bit indecisive and a little wishy-washy. And I just don't see that this is a good energy for the two of you. Let me pull one more card. Yeah, Knight of Wands. See, I see distance, you know, better to keep some distance. You know, that's not to say, you know, not be friendly, but I do see distance between the two of you. I mean, there's this energy way up here, this dragon up here, and we see, you know, you way over here. So, yeah, I would keep some distance between them, B. I mean, that's just what I'm getting. So, it is what it is. Yeah, it's just like, you know, it's like if somebody wants to hang out with you, they will hang out with you. They don't kind of want to hang out with you, you know, because it's just kind of a little weird. Anyway, I just don't feel like this is the good match for you, B. All right, moving on. Will you find, are you next? I hope you're next. All right. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Debbie. Isn't it fun? Yeah, it's fun to get on here live. All right, let's see. All right, Camrail. Will I finally come together with my, oh, wait, I can't read. With your person, your true love? Well, let's see, Cam. Will Cam finally come together with her true person? We want inquiring minds want to know. All right, what's going on, Camrail? Let's see, from California. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if she can make an earthquake happen in her love life, right? In a good way. All right. Wow, I have all these cards came out. Do I want to take them? We could take them. You know, but I don't want to, because I feel as if this is talking about an energy that you have to walk away from. You know, sometimes we don't get what we want, right? But these are not the cards I want to take. Will you finally come together with your real person? Are you ready? Let's see what the energies have to say for you. Not yet. Not yet. Again, I'm feeling like, Cam, there's this energy that's blocking you. All right, look. See this? Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Five of Swords. And we have the Ten of Wands. There's an energy around you that you have to release. Ten of Wands says, let's let go of some of what it is you're carrying. This could be baggage from the past. This could be a relationship from the past. But there is an energy that is holding back an opportunity for you to meet someone. All right, you got to take another card for you, Cam. What's going on? Both. But when you meet them, look at this. King of Wands. All right. So whatever energy it is, let's let it go, because you got this wonderful king. Out of all the kings, I love this king, right? And why do I love this king? Because the person that I feel you're going to meet, Cam, is going to be very creative, very charismatic, probably has his own business, could be an artist, writer, some kind of just creative energy. I mean, this is somebody who likes to travel, likes to go around the world. I'm picking up Sagittarius, but it could be a Leo as well. But I feel as if there is somebody who, when they meet you, they want to take you places. And I think that's how you are going to know this is the right person. All right. But I am really bothered by all this energy, because this is kind of what that little packet that fell out was saying to me. You know, there is an energy you have to release. Let go of the past, accept whatever the past was, and just focus on this present right now. Because once you let go of that, it opens the door for your king to come in. So you are going to meet somebody, and you're going to meet somebody really, really amazing. And you know, they're not going to be toxic. They're going to be into you. You know, it's like we know when a guy is into us, right? I know when a guy is really into me. I know when a guy just wants to hang out and have sex. I know, you know, we're women. We know, you know, and I feel as if when you meet this guy, I think the whole key is like, do you like to travel? Would you like to go here and there? Because this guy's going to like to travel. That's all I got from him. So, yeah, I'm excited for you. But let's clear that block. Let's be done with that. You know what? I want to say almost, Camrell, I want to say that, you know, by February, all right, by February, let's clean up whatever it is that wants to get cleaned up and put to an end, so that in this new year, you're really wide open to receive the energy of someone new. All right. So that's what I've got for you guys. So I think I've answered everybody's questions. Take what works, leave what doesn't. It was kind of fun. Anyway, I appreciate you all being a part of my channel, hitting that like button, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification, leave a comment. What else can you do to help me out? Whatever you can do to help me out, I really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate all of you guys. And I will be back again here. I'm going to try to be back on Friday to do a weekend quick draw and see what the weekend's got in store for us. But until then, be well. Rest up, because I saw that a lot of us need to get some rest, all right? So don't get overworked. Take those breaks, all right? And I will see you all here at another reading. Until then, bye now. Bye.